everybody, I just wanted to do a quick video on the pigment sprinkles. I did a video on the original sprinkles that Stampin' Up had, and these ones were the second batch that they came out with, and they are quite different than my original ones. So these ones, they come 6 in a box, and the number is 149663, and they're $16.10 for 6 jars. They're on the last chance product list. You can go over to my website, which is www.donnakaufman.stampinup.net if you would like to find these. So the colors are all Stampin' Up colors, and they're Gorgeous Grape, Mango Melody, Daffodil Delight, Melon Mambo, Bermuda Bay, and Granny Apple Green. So I do like these two colors together, and I'm going to start with them. I'm going to start with the Granny Apple Green and the Bermuda Bay. And I do want to show you with these. If you remember on mine, you had to poke holes in the top to get the crystals to come out. With these, they already have the holes in there, but I think that 3 holes in this is just too much, so I covered mine up with Scotch tape, and I only want 1. And when you're using them, just don't be heavy-handed with them, because it just too much releases from the jar. So you're going to have to play with it and see what you like. But I'm going to bring in my shimmery white cardstock, and I'm going to tape the corners down a little bit so it doesn't get as much, it kind of draws up in the center. And it is a cool effect, but I want to try this with just some control how much it moves. So if you notice, there's some crystals in from the box from before, and I just used a box, a Stampin' Up box that I got my order in today. So put enough water on there so that you get some movement, and like just shake it really kind of easy. You know, don't get too heavy-handed until you see how they work. So just shake them and move. See how the water moves them around? I think this kind of looks like a peacock. But it does kind of move around, and the water seems to be drying a lot quicker than with my other ones. I'm not sure why. So just give it an extra spritz if your crystals aren't moving around enough, but try not to get too much on there, because then it just bleeds into, and it looks like mud. So I think I'm going to leave this one and see how it turns out. It's kind of neat. It doesn't have quite the effect that the other ones did. So I'm gonna have to play with these some more until I get what I'm happy with. But that is kind of neat, isn't it? How I like the colors together. So I'm gonna leave that one be and just see what it turns out to be. I'm gonna bring another piece of paper in to cover up my area, and this time I'm going to use the Mango Melody, maybe the Daffodil Delight, and the Melon Mambo. I'm going to put a little bit of tape on the corners. So I'm going to bring these in so that I have them all ready before I start spritzing my water. So I'm going to try the Daffodil Delight and the Melon Mambo, these two colors together. I'm going to spritz my water up really good. I'm going to start from the center and see if that, and then get the edges. The edges seem like they're drying up quicker. I'm not sure what the deal is, but we're going to give it a little bit. I like the colors together. The colors are just bright. Kind of reminds me of a sunset. So if you add a little more water, it just it gives it some more movement. So I'm going to let this one just see what the water does with it. So when you get yours, I do suggest covering up the holes so you don't get as much of the crystals coming out, or you're just, I think, going to have like a big blob, until you play with it a couple of times and see what you like. So I would like to see some of your creations when you get your sprinkles, if you have them, and let me know how they look. Talk to you later. Bye.